Next up in the batting order is the gentleman from Texas, a small business owner, the full committee chairman, Chairman Williams, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank all of you for your testimony. It's a good hearing, and we appreciate you being here. On this committee, we have repeatedly heard that government contracts and solicitations are often overly complex, making them difficult for many businesses to respond to successfully. We've seen the pile there at the chairman's desk. As Chairman LaLota has stated, less than 3% of the contracts of the Department of Defense were written in plain language. So, Mr. Ramos, to you, what steps has your firm taken to understand and respond to overly complex solicitations? And if contract solicitations were written in plain language, would this encourage small businesses like yours to compete more for government contracts?
Yes, sir. We almost have a full in-house lawyer at this point. That is required. We engage with our general counsel, who is a third party today, on a very regular basis on a number of issues related to federal contracting. That has been critical. That has also included training for our personnel so that we can become better experts. But this is an art at figuring out federal contracts. And I will say that if you figure out that art, you have an entrenched competitive advantage in order to continue going after contracts. So if we can simplify the language, then more small businesses will have an opportunity to compete.
Lawyers and accountants can get expensive, can't they?
Just a little.
Yeah. Regulations and red tape in government contracting can be a major strain on small businesses, as we've heard all day this morning, but forcing them to redirect their limited resources towards the cost of compliance rather than growing and expanding their businesses. So, Mr. Anamula, how do these burdensome regulations and complicated solicitations impact your business and your bottom line?
Substantially, sir. So we try to avoid them to the extent we can and improvise ourselves to see if we can bid in. We did some bids like that. We did partial success. However, the strain we have to go through is horrendous. But we did it, sir. We have won against big businesses. But that is not the solution. That is what is survival we are doing. Survival techniques, which I learned at Harvard. Mm-hmm. But we have to prepare ourselves to be trained fully to work with plain language contracting, like you mentioned in your opening speech. Okay. And Congressman LaLota also mentioned. They should be simplified. They can be, it is very easy to simplify, sir. I don't know why they don't do it.
Because it's the government. They don't understand simple, but we do, and I appreciate your testimony.
Thank you, sir.
The Biden-Harris administration shackled businesses with an additional $1.8 trillion in regulations and 350 million additional man-hours, we'll call them, for compliance. That's just unbelievable. And thankfully, the Trump administration has already been able to eliminate over $75 billion in costly regulations. So, Mr. Ramos, to you, how do regulatory costs impact your business and staffing decisions as you go to work every day?
Actually, just yesterday, we were having our Q3 management team meeting, and hiring is something we talk about at all these, and hiring is based on profitability, strategic growth, and direction of the company. And I will tell you, regulations like CMMC have absolutely impacted how we are handling our business, and not for the better. This is a tremendous constraint. It's one example of the regulations that you're citing. And if we can work towards actually simplifying some of these regulations like the administration is aiming to do, then we are all for it. We project fewer regulations equals better growth.
It's more fun to be on offense than defense.
Yes, sir.
When you're on offense, it translates to predictability and profits and more jobs.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate your testimony, Mr. Chairman, and I yield my time back.